Thank you for taking the time to listen to our 2-year tutoring program called Team MBA. My name is Johanna. I'm a junior, and I am Team MBA's co-director.
My name is Evelyn. I am a sophomore and co-director in training.
My name is Christina. I am a senior, and I am the Team MBA director. So it's really quite simple. When we had 30 or so teachers, we have about 500 students, and it was very difficult to have one-on-one support with only so many teachers and a lot of students. So we decided that we needed another program to have more support for students. A long time ago, at the very, very end of the block, there would be a 30-minute intervention period where teachers would help students who were failing in that specific class. However, that didn't quite work very well, so we incorporated more student tutors. And then the admin were like, we really like this whole idea of having students helping students. And so then they decided to have more students in the background planning with Mr. McCaffrey. And that role is called a student coordinator, and I was one of those people. And so basically my job was to facilitate the different tutoring rooms that were doing that 30-minute flex block, I guess you could say. Then at the end of the year, McCaffrey came to us with this news that there's going to be this whole new building, this building which you're in right now, and that they're going to change the schedule from a 5th block one to a 6th block one, so that we have a flex block, which is like a study lab, study hall thing. We have time to do our own work. And during that studying lab, there would be a tutoring program. The tutoring program is going to be led by students, so I volunteered to be the director, and then I grabbed Johanna to help me. And so then we started this journey of creating this program with not too many skills, but the first thing we decided was to grab some student coordinators to help us. We grabbed about 12 other students, and then we trained them over 5 days during the summer in skills we thought they would need to run this program, and then we just kind of winged it.
So this is a visual breakdown of how our program is set up. At the top of our little pyramid is our student directors, Christy and Joanna. Their job is to create and mold the scaffold of our program, and they're the direct contact between all our teachers and administration to allow Team MBA to have the resources that we need. Right below them are our student coordinators. Right now we have approximately 16 of them. They were previously tutors who are now in charge of the tutors. They assign tutors and struggling students. They're in charge of specific group of students, tutors, and so this year they're keeping track of the community service hours the tutors are having. And below them are our tutors. There's approximately 50 of them, and their job is to help the struggling students understand the material and pass the class. At the very bottom of our pyramid are the 2Ds, or the struggling students. They are the students who have the D and F, who have Ds and Fs, and they're the reason why this program was made. To the left, you see 2 of our teachers. All of our teachers help us. They help us with suggestions for people who are struggling. They help us suggestions like with materials, like for example, if we need a specific homework assignment. And to the right, you see our intervention coordinator, Mr. Jackson. Right now, he's helping us collect data to see where we're at and how we're doing. And he's also working one-on-one with some of our student coordinators to work on big projects. And right below is Mr. McCaffrey. He's been with us since the beginning, so he gives us advice and approves any big projects we're planning on having.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the impact and what we learned from this program. So struggling students understand learning materials from better from other students because, tutors talk in a student-friendly language, so not professional. Okay, tutors gain mastery of content. So when tutors are explaining the material or reteaching it to their struggling student, not only are they helping the struggling student, but they're simultaneously helping themselves out by constantly gaining knowledge and mastery of that certain topic. Student coordinators and directors gain leadership skills, problem-solving skills, and tactics. So as Evelyn talked about, student coordinators and student directors have a lot of responsibilities and duties. So with these tasks that are given to us, we develop a lot of skills that are very beneficial for us in the future, like time management, leadership skills, strong communication skills with others, analyzing different problems that we have, and finding a solution at a fast rate. Finally, create a safe learning environment on campus. So overall, Team MBA brings our school and students together to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to strive for academic potential. Through this program, students learn and develop a lot of skills that they may not have learned before. And we have noticed that now students are developing the habit of going up to someone, taking the initiative to ask for help from another student or from another teacher, and also learning to prioritize the important academic tasks first, and most importantly, feeling okay with admitting that they have weaknesses and therefore developing a growth mindset for them to strive for their best potential.
Here's some of our next steps. First off, we want to implement tutoring actually in the classroom versus in the actual Flexbox. We started doing this with some of the students, but I feel like it's really important that the student is like, the teacher lectures and they're like, I don't really know what that was. They could turn to someone and ask them that question right then and there, so they get real-time support, I guess you could say. And secondly, consistently collecting data about how tutoring is actually impacting our students. We have some idea, but we haven't been consistent about it, so hopefully Mr. Jackson can help us with that this year.
Another thing we're thinking of doing is lunchtime study groups for high-demand classes such as physics and algebra. And we're especially thinking of having these study groups before tests, big tests and exams, so our students feel prepared for them.
Okay, also, not only do we want our tutors to teach students who are struggling content skills, but also student skills like taking proper notes, time management, how to plan your stuff. And also, we also want to communicate more with the tutoring after school program, because we have a lot of students who are also struggling, but they don't have Flexbox or study labs, but they have other classes instead, but they're still struggling. They still have B's and F's. So we want to communicate more with the after-school program to make sure that those students have the support that they need.
Cool. That's it. Thank you.